Hi P5, welcome back to English lesson today. You are going to study about looking after pets in Unit 9, Lesson 3. While you are watching this video, please prepare your learner's book. Okay, talking about pets, is there somebody who has a pet at home? Maybe some of you have ever had a pet, or maybe you are having a pet. So a pet here maybe can be various animal. Maybe you like um, taking care of a dog, rabbit, snake, or any other. In this lesson, we are going to study how to take care of pet, specifically a horse. So the first topic or the first part you will learn is in listening section. You are going to listen to Tilius talking about her family's pet. Everyone, please check your learner's book in part 2.
Track 52.
Today, I like to talk to you about my pet. We live on a farm and there are lots of animals. My younger brother David has a rabbit, and my older sister Hannah has a guinea pig, but my pet is much bigger than this. I've got a horse, and his name is Heathcliff. I love horses. My mum said a horse was too expensive, but we saw Heathcliff at a sanctuary where they help horses to get better. He wasn't well looked after, and he was poorly. So he is a special horse because we rescued him. Heathcliff and I are best friends, and he needs a lot of looking after. He needs feeding twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. I give him hay and sometimes apples and carrots for a treat. You must give your horse food and fresh water every day. Here are some more tips for horse care. You should groom your horse regularly. It's best to use a brush or a special comb. A horse needs lots of exercise, so I try to ride him twice a day. When I can't ride him, he spends some of the day in the field where he has lots of room to run around. It's important that a horse goes for regular checkups at the vets. It's a good idea to check your horse's teeth on a regular basis too.
Okay, that's from Tilly's sharing about how to take care a horse as a pet. So the background of having a pet that experienced by Tilly is because the horse named Heathcliff wasn't looked after, wasn't well looked after. So she took it. And she also shares how to take care of a horse. So when you also have a pet, you will also feed it, right? You have to know or find out the food that your pet wants or needs, and maybe also you can follow the tips that Tilly has shared. Having regular checks up, and then second one maybe groom it, and then give water and also food every day, and make sure it is comfortable living with you, right? Okay, so based on the Tilly's description before, so we can know her family's pet are Tilly has a horse named Heathcliff, and Hannah has a guinea pig, and the last one, David, has a rabbit. 3 different animals. And we also can know specific thing that Tilly has shared before, how to take care of a horse. Maybe this one also can be followed by you if you are having a pet, okay, whether it is, example, maybe a rabbit or a dog, any kind. Groom your horse regularly using a brush or special comb. So groom here, you clean your animal by brushing its fur. Second one, a horse needs lots of exercise, so you try to ride him twice a day. A horse should go for regular checkups at the vets. And the last one, check your horse's teeth regularly too. Okay, this is also important for a pet who has teeth. Okay, that's tips from Tilly how to take care of a horse. Now let's move to okay. Move to part 3. You are going to match the pictures with the words. After we listen to Tilly's description, we can directly also identify and match these following words with the picture here. So picture A here, we call it groom, cleaning an animal's fur. B, give the pet food, feeding. C, having exercises. D, clean it. E, looking after its teeth or his teeth. And F, visit the pet. From the description that Tillis has shared before, we also can find some advice or opinion that are called necessity and obligation. So before, if you recognize, Tilly has mentioned using these 4 models. So necessity and obligation are called models. They are followed by verb 1, base verb without SES in ED. Okay, so let's see one by one. Must. You must give your horse food every day. Must here means something necessary to do, felt by the speaker. Okay, if you use must, it means that you feel something necessary to do. Okay, and second one, must is also much stronger than any kind of model. Okay, comparing to other models. Second, should. You should clean it when it is dirty. So it is expression of opinion or giving advice, like you always do when you do writing skill. You usually write also using should when you give an opinion or advice. Have to. You have to give your horse fresh water every day. So have to here, it means that it's identified as obligation. So it is talking about obligation or things we have no choice about doing it. Or maybe also we can say it's a kind of rule. Okay. And need to, you need to look after their teeth. Talking about need to, it's also identified as obligation, talking about things that are necessary to do in order to achieve a certain goal. You need to look after their teeth. So they will not blah, blah, blah. So there's a certain goal that you want to achieve. Okay, here is a video that you can watch, okay, talking about necessity and then using must, should, and also obligation using have to and need to. Okay, now let's have practice. Number 1, you must feed your hamster every day. Okay, so talking about necessary to do felt by the speaker. You need to put clean water at the side of his cage. Need to means that to achieve a certain goal. Okay, so maybe talking about his cage example, maybe you are having a bird, and then your bird needs clean water to drink it. Okay. Number 3, you should clean out his cage once a week. This is also giving opinion or giving advice, right? Number 4, you don't need to groom the hamster. He will clean it himself. He will clean himself. Don't need here as the negative form of need. Okay, so you will use don't need. Okay, you will not say need not. Okay, you don't need to groom the hamster. Okay, and the last one, you should put something in his cage for him to play with so he gets exercise. Okay, should again for having giving advice or expression of opinion. Okay, so P5, that's all for today. I hope you keep reviewing at home and we will have another discussion soon. Okay, thank you P4. Stay healthy, stay at home. Bye-bye.